Cześć, witam Cię bardzo serdecznie w kolejnym odcinku z The Outer World. Zostaw kciuka, subskrypcję, dzwoneczek. Kontynuujemy zwiedzanko. Nie mogę z nim pogadać, czy mogę? No, gościu.
Sorry about the heat. Chief Tennyson will get the radiators fixed soon. Of course, this heat sure makes a zero-G brew extra refreshing. It's an ale that's good for what ails you. Oh, and it's not the best choice. It's Spacer's choice. Taste the freedom. A lot of slogans to keep track of. Sometimes I forget. Heard of it? My orientation Aetherwave showed that famous Saltuna cannery, which I'm sure smells as good as it looks. I'd have to go over my contract, but I don't think I'm allowed to leave Groundbreaker. Or this stall. So, what can I get you? Some soap? Everyone loves soap. Everyone will love you for using it, too. Shit. Oh, shit. No, I mean, yeah, excellent. Yeah, that was intentional. As the face of Spacer's Choice, it's my honor to be a public figure. Who needs privacy when you have job security? I'm bound to satisfy headgear-related inquiries. Please send any complaints to our Consumer Care Headwear Division. Oh, I'm having a stellar day. And not just because I'm legally obligated to say so. Almost as stellar as Spacer's Choice is affordable. I can see all of the top-quality merchandise in the Spacer's Choice catalog, which is available here at a reasonable price. Spacer's Choice regrets that we don't sell toothpaste at this time, but we're always working on delivering exciting new products to our customers.
Kurwa, Mango24 znalazłem normalnie.
Floss are among the exciting line of dental goods currently in development. Don't miss out on these deals. You'll find...
Spierdalaj. Amunicji to nie chcę, bo mam w chuj, ale wytrych zawsze podpieprze.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regular advertisement for the following story.
O,
Reports from concerned supervisors indicate that rates of time theft are
tu zajmę wszystko. Zrobię sobie ten wyjątek. Okej.
Damnable thing about living on a space station. No pigeons to feed.
Okej. Kurde.
Bless my heart. A stranger come knocking on a poor old woman's door. You here for a particular reason? Or did the neighbors tell you how good my sugar cookies are? Made without a single natural ingredient, or an oven. Just like store-bought. Those have been the height of illegality since Stellar Bay turned their noses up at the board. you and I could be thrown to the void just for discussing such a transaction. Lucky for us, Groundbreaker's a free port. We're outside of the board's control. For the time being, at least. Now, I only have the one nav key. And they're hard to come by these days. It won't be cheap. If you find yourself lacking in the bits, I might have an opportunity you'd be interested in. Well, I find I'm in need of a ship captain with a little moral flexibility. Might be this could help out the Groundbreaker, as well as earn some bits. But if you've got qualms... Do you know Edna, over in engineering? Sweet as a pea, that one. On occasion, she'll pass along transmissions I might find interesting. She sent me a recording of a distress signal she'd scraped from the Groundbreaker's comm array. Curious thing is, it came from an outpost called Roseway. And Auntie Cleo abandoned that place years ago. You've got an ear for intrigue and a nose for bits. I like that. Here's a copy of the SOS recording, complete with the coordinates. If you should find a secret worth selling, might be I could find a buyer. Corporate bigwigs will pay top bit for inside information on their competitors. The more we got the corps fighting each other, the less time they got to meddle in our affairs. Don't forget to come find old Gladys when you're done. Might want to acquaint yourself with Junlei Tennyson, Groundbreaker's chief. She's been trying to get a handle on this heat problem we've got. You'll find her fretting in engineering. I'd say she's a sweet girl, but law forfend someone call me a liar. Depends. What are you planning to do with it? See the lights. Taking a show or two at the infamous Bijou. Could be a treat if you like that kind of thing. All right, I'll sell it to you. But it's gonna cost you dear. Anything else, dear? Yes, dear. Which offer were you interested in? Suit yourself. Yes, dearie? Take that darling ship of yours down to Roseway, where that distress signal I told you about came from, and ferret out some tasty corporate secrets for old Gladys. Shouldn't be too tough for a lass like you, I'd think. What do you want, then? My hard-earned wisdom? That's right, dearie. The only independent station in the colony. That's us. Though for how long, I can't say. That all depends on Miss Junlei. The board can't abide a community that won't bend to its will. They've always got one scheme or another running, looking for ways to bring us to heel. Like this heat business. Shameful. But it won't work. No, ma'am. Groundbreaker's free till the day she dies, law willing. Go right ahead, sweetheart. Groundbreaker's radiators. Been neither fine nor dandy for weeks now. Miss Junlei's supposed to be getting them fixed, but the board's determined to get in her way. The board can't abide a community that won't bend to its will. They've always got one scheme or another running, looking for ways to bring us to heel. Like this heat business. Shameful. But it won't work. Ask the common folk, and they'll tell you it's on account of all the monsters on Monarch desperate to gobble you up. Because that's what the board tells them, you see. I think they made some fool mistake that would make them look bad to the rest of the colony, and they're trying to hide the evidence. Those board folk are real prideful-like. Never want you looking behind the curtain, lest you see their derrieres. But old Gladys knows the score. The whole colony's not much more than a diorama, showcasing one bored screw-up after another. That's why we gotta keep them from getting their grubby mitts on Groundbreaker. She's our mess. Probably. Every once in a while, we get these snippets of radio chatter. Edna shows them to me. Some man hooting and hollering about the light in us all. Claims he's transmitting from Monarch, but who knows if that's true. Might be true. Might be some new trick from the board. Anytime, sweetheart. You know where to find me. Here, take a candy with you. Gracious. I've got a lovely...
Dobra, jakieś śmiecie i opyle jeszcze tylko. To mogę wytrychem machnąć, to mogę ukraść, ale tego nie zrobimy. Dobra, gdzie ja teraz idę? Okej. Tu jest chyba quest ten poboczny. To w zeszłym odcinku wzięliśmy. To jest kurde jeden gość. Zróbmy tak, zapiszmy grę. Dobra. Jak już tu jestem, to już mogę wszystko zajumać w sumie, nie?
For the last ratted on rotten time, leave me in peace! You hull-headed quacks do know that restful recuperation requires not being disturbed, don't you? What? Why? Everything's fine. We're all fine here. No need for her to be worrying her pretty little head about me. I'm just terrible, dreadful sick is all. Got a cough that won't quit and sores all over my body. Highly, lethally contagious. But I'll be fine, so long as I'm left alone. Criminy. She really ain't gonna drop this, is she? Alright, okay. We can discuss this like the level-headed folk that we are. Seems I've gotta do something before Ellie goes jabbering my business to anyone with one ear and an intent to listen.
The truth is, I'm not sick. But if you repeat what I'm about to tell you to anyone, I will deny it with my dying breath. You, ain't with the board, are you? See, I owe them a lot. I might have missed a payment or two, and the other night I swear someone was following me back to my room. So I hold up here to lay low. What? No, I didn't do anything. I'm a law-abiding denizen of this ship, I swear. think? No. I recognize a contracted killer when I see one, thank you. In my line of work, that's a skill you develop during week 1, assuming you want to keep breathing. All right, I'll fess this part up too, if it means you'll help me. I'm a thief. I specialize in particularly high-end and historically valuable items. 3 weeks back, I caught rumor that the blood-tier diamond, last worn by an heiress on the Lost Hope, had surfaced for the first time in 70 years. If I had, you think I'd be hiding out in the med bay? I was gonna steal it, lined up Udom as my buyer. He paid half up front to finance the operation. Let's just say things went sideways about the time I got my hands on the diamond, and it crumbled to stardust in my palm. Anywho, I barely made it out with my life, and nary a plan to make back Udom's deposit I'd spent. Udom Bedford's the board guy on the station. He'd know how I stand with them. If you can square things for me, I'd owe you one even bigger than Ellie owes me. Thanks for helping me with the board. You're a real pal. Or I guess I should say,
No dobra.
Ellie is one, huh?
Trzeba się stąd wydostać teraz, tak? Ale jak już tu jestem, tak jak mówiłem, tak nie wolno mi tu być, to już kradnę wszystko, nie? Dobra. No dobra, to zrobione.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your
Jeszcze tutaj pięterko.
for the following story. Some townships have asked Halcyon News to make a statement.
You ever hard up for work?
Seriale na żądanie. Kurde, chcę to zajumać.
Stop!
Spierdalaj.
be careful next.
A czekaj, bo tu jeszcze może coś być. Ej, poszło sobie tutaj git. Mogę tu wejść w takim razie. Aha, tu jest podnieść. Drzwi są otwarte, więc już mogę zabrać wszystko normalnie. Czy to nie jest kradzież? To nieźle. O kurde. Dobra, to mnie gdzieś tam prowadzi.
CNP Borston Baked Beans. When you need Borston Baked Beans is the only one.
Rozumiem, że tą windą się tu dostanę.
Welcome to Sublight Salvage and Shipping, a legitimate business for legitimate consumers. You the one flying the unreliable? Miss Lily has been expecting you. I'll unlock the door. Sure am. A few years back, they got me started on simple acquisitions. You know those latches they put on cargo bays ain't worth a damn? These days, I stick to HQ and look after Miss Lilia.
Dobra. Siema.
Sublight for life. Corporations never lifted a finger for me.
Wytrych, żeby tam wejść. No dobra.
Salvage is a family business.
Salvage is a family business. We've got each other's backs.
So you're the new captain in town. I was hoping you'd make your way to my office. Saves me the work of hunting you down. Lilia Hagen, CEO and Executive Director of Aggressive Operations. I'm guessing you already know about Sublight, otherwise you wouldn't have come. Charmed. It's nice to see the Unreliable again. Useful ship. Hawthorne was my contractor. I'd recognize that leaky boat of his anywhere. I didn't ask. I have a salvage job for someone light on corporate ties with a reliable set of wings, but there's a catch. If you have a nav key to Stellar Bay, the job's yours. Interested? I like that initiative, but ease back on the throttle. Gladys at the Rest and Go might have what you need. If there's anything else, be quick about it. Time is bits. These days, the scrap business all but runs itself. Gives me the time to expand our interests into other sectors, where I can let my hair down. Our field is persuasive acquisitions. At least that's how my legal advisors tell me to phrase it. Not all of our salvage is abandoned when we find it. Sometimes it takes a polite conversation and a shot across the bow. You know, legal formalities. Your words, not mine. Hey, careful with the C word around here. I like to keep things above board, and that kind of talk only makes trouble. Sublight occupies a legal blind spot. No one knows what we're licensed to do, and that gives our little business some freedom. But let's not tempt fate. Very. I have this thing about numbers in spreadsheets, grids in general. I like to think of myself as the last honest businesswoman in Halcyon, but I'll settle for being the most organized one. Ask. I have nothing to hide. Be seeing you. Make sure you aren't followed on your way out.
Mogę się tam włamać?
Huh? Thought I saw something.
Mogę. To sobie jeszcze zajmę. Dzięki. Łatwo z nimi tam. Nic nie widzieli. W ogóle mam 51 apteczek do leczenia. Okej, zadania.
CNP near maple syrup. It's near this complete practice.
This is Halcyon.
If you're here for this week's magazine club meeting, you're a touch late. Yes, dear. Which offer were you interested in? Well, ain't that peachy? You enjoy that stamp, you understand? And don't you dare use it responsibly. Anything else? Anytime, sweetheart.
Dobra,
You know where to find me.
to mamy z głowy. Tylko, że
It's almost... Yeah. Take... Anytime.
no ale to jest jakby nie do zrobienia na razie, tak? Chyba nie tu, to są. Mamy tamto na razie zdobyte. Dobra, to jest gdzie? Tam. Parvati w ogóle z nami idzie?
What can I... Don't...
Dobra, spierdalaj. Ty masz kurwa takie ceny, że hit. Innego sprzedawcę ogarnę.
CNP pancake mix. Now requires no mixing. Seriously, don't mix it.
Itching.
No, sprzedałem 2. Chuj tam. Uwaga, to ile waży? 0,3, a to waży 0,10. Ciężki, średni. Okej. Trochę mamy udźwigu więcej. Tam mamy iść teraz. Cyk.
What can I do for you, Captain? Plus, you've got my attention.
Czekaj, to nie jest przypadkiem quest, który mam zrobić później? Później chyba. Najgorszy kontakt. Czekaj, bo ten typ się gdzieś ukrywa, ta? Nie, to jest ziomek z rady.
How do you do? Ah, how might I assist you? Oh my law, you've done it, you've saved my hide! I can't thank you enough. Now then, let me see. I just have to apply the seal here, sign like so, and... ta-da! Here are the forms you'll need once you reach Byzantium. Oh, and a nav key so your ship can travel there. Those authorization forms will let you speak with Sophia when you arrive. I'll send her a message straight away to let her know you're coming. She'll be delighted, I'm sure. Miss Akande, the chairman's right hand, she practically runs the colony on her own. She's just the person to take someone with your particular talents under her wing. She can fill you in on all of the board's operations in the colony, really put your talents to use. Best of luck to you and thank you again.
Dobra, mamy
Give my
nową
regards to the
planetę.
unreliable.
Nową planetę, na której mogę lądować. Plus level. Tu już nie mogę. Tu jeszcze mogę wydać. I już też nie będę mógł. Dobra. Pięć atutów muszę wybrać, czyli 3, jeszcze 2 muszę wziąć, tak? Okej. Weźmy to. Z kolejną atutem musimy chwilę poczekać, to... Dobra. I kontynuować będziemy już w kolejnym odcinku. Na teraz to tyle. Dzięki serdeczne za oglądanie. Zostaw kciuka, subskrypcję, dzwoneczek. Wbiję do linków w opisie na Facebooka, Instagrama, Discorda, TikToka, moje 2 pozostałe kanały na YouTubie i Twitcha, na którym są streamy. Miłego popołudnia. Cześć!